workshop?
It's about timing. It's using time and the exercises we do, not as a pressure, but as a tool, as a skill that we hone to really zone in, to create the best we can within that little bit of time. So an example, I'll be like, you have 5 minutes to produce this little exercise. And everybody's already like, 5 minutes, that's it? And I'm like, did I say 5 minutes? I mean 30 seconds. And then we start really zoning in, and it becomes a very focused group. And what we're doing really is we're creating a circle of trust. And in that circle of trust, we start becoming vulnerable because we're all sharing our own personal story. So that way we can start healing from that. So with that, we start seeing that it doesn't matter. We all have things in common. No matter the age, no matter the ethnic background, it doesn't matter. And that started happening. And as we are shedding all this weight we've been carrying that we thought we were the only ones carrying, it turns out that actually a lot of people are carrying it at a global level. So that's what the workshop was about, was really healing. But in order to heal and to collaborate on something, we need to trust. We can't be collaborating and be like, well, let's collaborate, but I'm gonna edit how you go about things. Don't do this, don't do that, don't be you. And then the other person's gonna be like, you know what, now that you mention, exactly, you shouldn't do this, forget about the collaboration. What collaboration are we talking about now? It's gone, it's diminished. We diluted it when initially we were trusting of one another. But we don't do that because, as Max Moses was saying, we are being separated by our own fears, by the things the way they are. But that's why it's important that we continue to do these type of projects, because something as simple as painting brings so much community together, especially when it's facilitated properly. And the group is doing their own homework to be clear on a daily basis. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So as a group, we gotta be clear. We gotta be synergizing with one another, because if there's internal turmoil, forget it, nobody's gonna come. We've already lost. So for that, we gotta be thankful to Jennifer that she was able to foresee, to create this super group of artists and people that are doing good work around the globe. And then she was like, I'm gonna focus these men and this young woman to really help us here in Middlebury. And I'm gonna ask the students, did we not do that? I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's participate. And that's what the workshop's about participation. Because a lot of times we hush ourselves because somebody along the line told us to be quiet. That's enough. A lot of us have important work to do. Let's get to work. And that's what the workshop's about.